Mic check, 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 check. We had them, but we sold them. What's good, guys? It is Jardio.
It is Devin.
And guys, welcome to this little segment called Let's Talk Sneakers. So it's basically us doing shoe reviews of the years. So, as you see on this table, we have some releases, but we're missing two releases out of this whole table, and that's the Craftsport Seafoams, and we had them, but we sold them. So we expect them to sell that fast, and yeah, so when we were planning to record them, we had them, and then it's called us, what's that word called? Procrastinating, and chose to do the video very last minute. So now we do have some of the releases. So we each have 4 shoes, so divide the shoes in half, that's 2 and 2, and we're going to review them. So the first shoe we're going to review is the Campus Light Bad Bunny. So the one thing during this video you're going to be seeing is raw footage of each, or be real of each shoe. So while we're speaking, you'll be seeing a video of us zooming into the shoe. So me, or us actually, we're Bad Bunny fans, so we're going to be very, very biased with this video. And I say I like him a lot. Just because it's Bad Bunny, it's my favorite artist, it's our favorite artist.
I will say, like, compared to his other colorways that he's made, what are they called again?
The
forums.
The forums.
The forums. Like, this is his least popular. When did he drop the brown ones?
March 17th of 2021. So that's when Bad Bunny has announced. So around March, early March, he announced his whole collaboration with Adidas, and it was with the Forum Lows, and it was a coffee color, and it's March 17th, 2021 that he first released them, and they went crazy. And after that, he has released a bunch of colorways in them. And me personally, I love the Forum Lows more than these, and I took all L's on every sneaker release.
We took all L's on the brown ones, the pink ones, black. But I'm surprised I was able to hit on these.
And I took an L on these because they were supposed to be personals. But I only have, out of this whole table, 2 personals out of these whole 4s. Out of the 4. But yeah, guys, so if you guys see the B-roll footage, it is a very detailed shoe. The box is very detailed. If you guys do know Bad Bunny, he is a Latino artist from Puerto Rico, and he has his signature eye on it, and his box has Bad Bunny and the Bad Bunny logo. So guys, that is honestly the review for this shoe. It's honestly not the greatest. It's not my favorite.
And in case you guys don't know where the eye comes from, it comes from his first album cover called Siempre. I recommend to listen in case you guys haven't listened to any of his projects.
Yeah. So me personally, I give this a calm 7 out of 10.
Give it like a 6.
Damn, 6? Crazy. I give it a 7. Alright, the next shoe, Devin.
Alright, the next shoe we got are the Nike Dunk Team Gold. There isn't much information about these except for the fact that they're supposed to be releasing, which is spring, which they already have. I did see that Peter Moore, in case you guys don't know who he is, he's a Nike designer. He was credited for doing the very first silhouette of these and the Jordan 1s, I believe. And I saw that he designed these a while back as a basketball shoe, but the design came back again recently and they made it happen. But in person, these aren't that bad. They're not that bad. The quality is nice. Yeah, it's not a bad shoe overall. I'd say it'll be a little bit difficult to match with, but it is a clean color.
Yeah, on camera, it does not do justice on this shoe, because we've seen it like on StockX and stuff like that, and the shit looks like piss yellow. But in person, it looks a lot better. It looks like a cream color.
Yeah, it's like a beige. Yeah, it's like a beige.
And me personally, like, I'm moving out of that stage of dunks. I'm not a big dunks fan anymore, just because, one, they're not that comfortable. I'm more still with my retros and like New Balances and stuff. But I give these
like a 7.
I give them a 7.5. 7.5 out of 10.
5.5.
Hmm?
5.5.
Because I want to give them 8. They don't deserve an 8, but they only deserve a 7.
Okay.
So I mean that.
Next shoe we got are the UNC 5s.
It's a big ass size shoe, size 12. It's big
I
ass my head.
hit on the size 12, but these look really nice in person.
Have these for personals.
With this color though, with UNCs in general, it would just be super hard to match with. But overall, a nice shoe, especially if you know how to match with them. Me personally, I don't really have anything to match with this color blue, but the quality is nice. Actually, some of them have had a little marking on the suede up here. I've noticed that, and some of them will have like creases as if they were worn. But here are the bottoms too.
The icy blue bottoms.
Icy blue bottoms. Nice.
Yeah,
Cool.
me personally, the one thing that you notice about these fives, so me personally, I do not like the silhouette of Jordan fives. I think they're horrible. I have these for personal just because it's a very beautiful, wow, very beautiful color in person. But the one thing I've noticed about this shoe is one of the first fives in a while who have been staying above retail, because a lot of the recent five releases, them shits tank.
Gaga.
Them shits are bricks. So this is one of the recent releases that have been at least sitting above retail for at least like $10 to 15, 20. That's better than nothing. And we had a bunch of pairs and we moved them all. They were a very popular shoe, very high in demand, just because the word UNC is very popular in the sneaker community. And if you don't know sneakers, you know what UNC means, because you have the UNC ones, the UNC threes, UNC dunks, fours.
And just like the fours too, it's got like this tag right here, but on the fours it's got them on the tongue rather than the back.
The inside is very nice. It's like a
the
cushion.
inside is nice, and it also says sole.
And this
I don't
one
know
says
if you guys
heart.
could see that.
Shit. This one says heart. Ugh. You guys will see it in the B-roll when we take B-rolls of these shoes.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys. So honestly, I give this one
I give this a
8.5 out of 10.
I give this an 8.
Looks like we keep going like up a size with each other rating, but I give it an 8.5 out of 10 for a 5. I don't like 5s.
Alrighty, and last but not least, y'all, we got the reimagined threes.
Biggest release of the year.
So this pays homage to Michael Jordan when he did his 1988 dunk contest, and that was when he first debuted these threes. These are really nice. Out of all of these pairs, these are my favorite. I have personals. Very clean shoe.
I have my personal as well. I give them a 10 out of 10. It's a very beautiful 3. I see a lot of people arguing online because the elephant print, a lot of people's elephant prints have a defect. They're not the same. They're like different colors. One is darker, one is lighter, one is like the pattern doesn't match. Like I'll post a photo of someone's defect pair and a normal pair. Like my pair is not defective, thank God. But honestly, I love 3s. My favorite silhouettes are 3, 4s, and 11s, and this is such a beautiful 3, and it's a very slept-on 3. Because if you look at GS sizes as well, they're sitting below like $10 above retail, and men's sizes have dropped a little bit. They were hitting 3, now they're like 280 right now, or 270.
Stock was like 200, around 200K.
Yeah, they forced it.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that plays into a part of the quality issue, especially regarding the elephant print. But overall, though, it's a nice shoe. Yeah, this is like for true MJ fans, you know, pays homage, like I said, to his dunk contest back in the day.
I love them. They're just
Overall,
beautiful.
clean shoe.
It's a beautiful 3. As you guys see in the B-roll, it's a, I don't know. I don't know why people are sleeping on these. People are arguing over online saying that they're overrated, they deserve better. But other than that, I personally love them a lot. I give them a 10 out of 10. They done
I
really
give
good.
him a 10 out of 10 as well.
Like they good
Definitely a good
detail with
shoe.
this shoe as well. Out of all the releases. Alright, so let's talk about the 2 shoes that we don't have. Or actually, well, I'll say 2 just because today the Pine Green Forge release, they're called, right? Yeah, the SB Pine Greens. They have released today. As you can tell, we took a fat ass L on those.
Fat ass L on those.
Stock was very low. There was only 40,000 of them.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the Forge, because Forge are my favorite silhouettes. I love those to death. They're the Seafoams and the Crafts. And honestly,
we will edit a photo for those in case you guys don't know what we're talking about.
yeah, so my favorite, oh, I don't know which is my favorites, but the Seafoam, it's a basic 4 just with a little green in it. It's a very beautiful green. I love them a lot. The Crafts, they're slept on. People are shitting on them.
The
I don't know if I can
Crafts,
swear,
I
but-
agree, they are pretty slept on, especially that colorway. It's an interesting colorway. It's like a grayish, almost like a grayish with a hint of blue.
Exactly. Like
I
I
would say.
personally, that's my favorite out of those 4s I released. The Pine Green 4s, that's bees. We can't review them because we have not seen them in person. They
Yeah.
seem very beautiful. I've seen a lot of videos on them, and they look so good. But you know, Nike does not like letting us win. Sneakers.
Yeah,
Sneakers
Nike just
hate
be
us.
handing us L's. And also, I saw that they were mostly targeted for sneaker shops, or not sneaker shops, skate shops. Seafoams too, like you said, they're pretty generic, pretty standard, just white, black, and then with the olive green
green.
colors.
It's nothing crazy. It's
Nothing
like
too crazy. A calm colorway, but nothing too crazy.
so. That's why I would choose the Crafts, just because the Crafts are unique and different.
Yep.
And that's another thing too when you're in the sneaker like business as well as reselling. If these are resellers watching this video, just for the review, you guys will know that a lot of unique shoes, we call them exotic shoes, do better moving, just because if it's like a simple colorway, like for example these Bad Bunny shoes, it's like a beige color and it's simple and it's not moving,
Or like these.
or like those they look like a beige. But when you have a color like this, a UNC colorway, people buy them fast because they hear the word UNC and it's a beautiful color. It's popping off. The crafts, they moved very well for us. We had a lot of demand in them, but we didn't get that many, unfortunately. Seafoams, we moved a good amount of them, but towards the end they were just sitting for us.
Yeah, they were becoming slow movers.
And I think people, just because people realize that like they're not that crazy. It's just a 4 with green in it, like olive green.
I'm actually surprised too that these have been moving slow for us.
Oh yeah, guys. I know a lot of people, some of our close people we know who do resell as well. They've been having trouble moving these. I think it's just because people do not understand the hype. Only real sneakerheads understand the history of this 3, and other people who just buy sneakers just like, yeah, it's a normal 3. Looks ugly, but me personally, I love them.
These are really nice.
I'm happy I have one
Very
for
nice
personals. Same with these as well with the Bad Bunnies. I just think. He said that he got inspired by something Zodiacs. I don't know. That man's on some shit, but I personally, I'm a big Bad Bunny fan, but these shoes are not it. The Forum lows, I think you should have stayed with them a little longer with other colorways, but yeah, I don't know. I think for me it's just because how chunky they look.
Yeah.
It's like a very fat tongue too. Like look how big ass tongue this shit is.
I just wish it was more of a forum than it was a campus.
I don't know. Like I'm not a fan of these. Actually, I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
I
I'll
was gonna
just
say you gave him a 7.
Yeah, I changed my mind. I give him a 6. These shoes are ass. I love Bad Bunny, but he took out with these shoes. So my favorite are the 3s, and then the Crafts 4s, and then the UNCs, and then I put Seafoams, and then I put Bad Bunny shoes.
And then I put these for last.
And last, I offered the UNC 5s. But guys, let me know which one's your favorite so far that has released this year, and hope you guys enjoy the B-reel we took of all the shoes. But guys, honestly, if you're watching this because you're a reseller, hold on to your shoes. Do not stress it if you can't move them right away, because one thing we've been learning is it takes time to move a shoe. You can't rush it. If you rush it, that's where the money goes. So for us,
Connections for us too have been very key. Sure, you won't maximize profit, but connection goes a long way. That's how we've been able to get some of these shoes, especially just because of connections and how we've been able to move them too.
That's true. So like, I think you guys hear this a lot too. Just because now, towards the end of this video is gonna be targeting more of like other resellers who are watching this videos. Maybe we do give tips, and our tips is honestly relationships over profits. Because when we do start, everybody starts, they want money. For us, we learned that like, make $5 off a shoe is not that deep, because in the end, they build a new relationship with that customer, and that customer will come back. So if you start off greedy, you're not gonna grow that well, or you can grow well, but in the end of the day, it's just gonna fall out. It just takes time. Like shoes take time. If you guys watch Common Hype, they teach you the is it Common Hype? I think it is Common Hype. They teach you the 1 to 2, 3 months thingy. Other YouTubers have the same type of strategy. You hold a shoe, and stop sleeping on Grail, eBay, Facebook. Stop sleeping on all those things. Cause one thing, we were talking to another reseller who owns a store in our local area. They were telling us a lot of new resellers do not even use those apps anymore. And that's what we heard. And I personally think we've been doing this for a year and some change now, and I think using those apps are key factors, because you can still move the shoe online and you build that relationship online as well. It cannot, it was my fault. It cannot just be locally. But that's my opinion. Is relationships over profits. Takes time. Not everything's gonna sell fast.
Yep, definitely.
Like, not gonna lie, I thought these 3s will move really fast for us, but
same with these UNC 5s. We thought these would move fast.
that's true. And like, they didn't move fast, but they moved eventually. But
It's also that time of the year too. Like, we're in March right now. People aren't really doing that much shopping. But for spring, well, we are in spring right now, so that's definitely gonna pick up. And graduation season is also gonna be picking up as well.
it's gonna be a good season.
So and summer too. So that's where we're gonna be really moving a lot of pairs, and we're gonna be getting more into dunks and also into slides, easy slides. So.
And another thing too, I'll say for tips as well for other resellers, is get into other shoes. Don't be your basic reseller and just get everything that's hype.
Yeah, especially try to get into something different. Try mids. Believe it or not, everyone hates mids, but there's always that person that is like, wow, can't believe you have these shoes. I'm gonna start coming to you more because you have something different that these other resellers don't have. So definitely try to get something different. That's key, because then that'll leave an imprint on them, because you're gonna be the difference.
And I'm gonna tag along with them with the mid thing. A lot of people hate mids, And at the end of the day, you're buying them to sell them. Don't buy them because of your personal opinion. Somebody taught us this as every person is their own. They have their own style and fashion. And you will. There's always something to move. There's always a market for something. Like there's a market for these Bad Bunny shoes. There's a market for these threes, fives, dunks, New Balances. We got into New Balances. Some people hate them. Some people love them. We have moved them just because they're a very comfortable shoe, very affordable, and they're very cool. The styles, nice and basic colors that you can put with a lot of fits. Mids too. People hate mids. So a lot of people in the sneaker community shit on mids. But at the end of the day, the mids will make you money and it'll make you a new relationship with that customer. Just because every time you get into something very like hype that costs more than $200 you're not gonna always have that market, and it's always good to have something that costs like $150 or other $200. And a lot of mids do cost under $200, and you build that relationship with those people. Same with One Lows. I see people sleep on those a lot. Like we got into the Desert Berries.
Yeah, the Desert Berries.
And we sold them just like that. We were moving for 115 basically market, and people bought them just because it's a beautiful low, nice pink. Girls love pink, and they just moved. So that's like my honest opinion. Our honest opinion is just don't always invest into the hype. Just learn, like experiment on shoes. Like
there's a market for everything, you guys. You guys just have to find that market, find where the people are at.
Exactly. So I think it's another thing to experiment. It's like scare money, don't make money, and that's what I've always been with since I was a kid. So experiment to other different type of shoes. We invested into lobsters, we moved them. Invested into like Grail shoes, we have moved them. It's scary to invest to because it is an expensive shoe, but you give it a time, it will move, and you can move at an event too. So just to say that we will be at the Boston God Soul April 15th with our boys Mo Cells and Jog Kicks. So you'll see us there, and we're gonna do another YouTube video there. We're gonna do a lot. We're gonna have a cameraman to help us get like every moment of the YouTube video. Just because New York video is very short, it's only 7 minutes, so we want to do it a lot longer. And we're gonna start doing more sneaker videos on the YouTube channel. Just because you see this YouTube is full of like us doing funny things outside of sneakers and going to the gym. So this summer you're gonna see a lot of other things in the YouTube channel. I'm gonna organize it for Strive, for like our shoe videos, and then like funny videos that we'll do as like a friend group. But on that, guys, I will say thank you for our review. It's our first Let's Talk Sneakers segment. I hope you guys enjoy it. Give us
leave a comment down below if you
give us advice.
Let us know what else we could do, what you liked about this video, what you didn't like. Give us a follow, we greatly appreciate it. And we're definitely going to be doing a lot more content this year. This is only just the beginning, guys, so.
Exactly. So just let us know what you guys liked about the video, what you didn't like about the video. And we're always wanting to learn how to make our content a lot better for you guys. And I'll say thank you guys for the support. We
appreciate it so much. We hit 1K about a month ago. And we're only going up from here, so we definitely appreciate y'all for real.
No, we do enjoy all the love that you guys been giving on Strive Streetwear. And on that, guys, just please give us all the tips, advice. If you guys have any critiques, comment down below. We do not care. We will always work on our content to be better, especially for y'all. So, guys, hope you enjoyed this little segment of Let's Talk Sneakers. So every time we get a bunch of new releases, we're going to sit down and let's talk sneakers. Or as a friend group, we'll just talk sneakers in general, like a mini podcast just on the YouTube channel. But on that, guys, it's Jadiel.
It's Devin.
And it's all love to y'all. Follow the IG. We're at 1,030. Let's hit 1,100.
And follow the TikTok as well. We are at 145.
So we're close to 200 followers. So follow the TikTok. We're working on
TikTok. We are, that's a process.
That shit takes long. But guys, follow us on all our social medias and all that, guys. I have all love for y'all, and I'll see you guys in the next Let's Talk Sneakers.